You're listening to a production of SportsLink Digital Radio.
Another installation of the Redbird rivalry is upon us as the Ball State Cardinals face off against the Miami Redhawks. Welcome to SportsLink Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie. I'm Dylan Budd alongside Daniel Sullivan. Tyler Klimes will join us in a few minutes to take us the rest of the way. And Daniel, we have a midweek MAC matchup here at Worthen Arena, but both teams come in wanting a win for very different reasons.
Well, you're spot on, Dylan. These two teams do want to win for very different reasons. Miami sitting at the bottom of the MAC standings and eliminated from the MAC tournament. They are sitting at 1-14 in conference play, and they want to win just for their pride. They want to win just to have something to show, and they can make a statement tonight. Ball State just wrapped up clinching a bid to the MAC tournament, a huge accomplishment for a Cardinal team who has turned their season around, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Tonight, just fighting for seeding. They are the 3 seed entering tonight. If they win, they can have sole possession of the 3rd seed as the MAC tournament picture takes shape in this final week of play.
Speaking of the former, the Redhawks started their 2024 campaign just around 500 before conference play, but have since struggled to keep that record since MACtion has begun. What do you think has happened, Daniel, to cause such a drop-off in play?
Dylan, you know what they say, MACtion isn't for everybody, and it hasn't been for the Redbirds this year, but I can't blame them. They're under first-year head coach Dan Gwitt. They did have a fantastic non-conference season. I believe their clip was 6-5 at the end of the non-conference season, and then the MAC is just tough this year. That's all there is to it. There is talent on every team. Every team is capable of beating you at any point in the season, and Miami has caught the bad end of the stick more often than once this season, losing close matches, losing 5-setters, and in other matches, they've been flat-out dominated by programs that are a couple years ahead of them. There's no shame in having a season like this, especially under a first-year head coach, but they have not had the talent to compete this year, and it's shown in their record.
Speaking of head coach Dan Gwitt, if you are in his position today, what is the realistic goal? Is it to fight and claw for a win on the road, or is it to just gain confidence for the program that they can hang in there with the best in the MAC?
I think you enter any game believing that you can win. You can win in straight sets. But if he's being realistic, he wants to see his team fight. This is one of the tougher road environments in the conference. This is a team playing with a lot of confidence on an 8-match win streak, and again, we'll get to that later. Dan Gwitt just wants to see his team hang in there today. Perform like they can to the best of their ability right now. Introduce them to this big stage. Introduce them to other programs that have high expectations for their season. He wants to be competing in this game for a win in a couple years, but he also wants to do it right now, if that makes sense.
We now address the home Cardinals here at the Nest. And Daniel, this is a squad that has been on fire as of late. They've won their last 8 matches as well as their last 22 straight sets. What have you seen from this team that has put them amongst the best of the Mid-American Conference?
Well, Dylan, this is going to sound basic, but everything has come together at the right time. Offense, defense, both sides of the ball have been clicking on all cylinders, and really, there's nothing more to it. This team has rallied around its veterans. They've rallied around their 9th-year head coach. They hit a portion of the schedule where they started to play some less challenging teams in the MAC, and they did their job. They beat those less challenging teams. That started their win streak of 4. They come back here. They pick off a couple games against Eastern Michigan. All of a sudden, you're at 6. They go on the road against Toledo, a team still fighting to get in the MAC tournament, and they sweep them there. All of a sudden, they haven't dropped a set in their last 22 sets, and all that is confidence at this point. They are coming out onto the court every set, believing that they're the better team, just believing that they're going to get to 25 first. And when you're playing with that swagger, everything seems to flow. And it's a fantastic state of mind for your team to be in. It's one they don't hope to leave anytime soon.
You previously talked about the importance of the seeding in the MAC tournament. If Ball State wins, they hold the 3 seed. When does it become justified to allow your players on the bench, maybe your younger players on that roster, to get more time on the court and get a little bit more reps now that you've punched your ticket already?
I'll give you my honest answer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when the point is that you take your foot off the gas. I think any home conference match, those are so important to win. I don't know if you ever take your foot off the gas. I think you want to win this match as quickly as you possibly can. At the same time, if you are thinking about the MAC tournament coming up next week and 2 tough matches here at home against Western Michigan later this week, I do understand getting some underclassmen into this game, trusting them to get the job done too. I think you can go either way, and there isn't necessarily a wrong answer.
Thanks, Daniel. We will continue after a short break. You are listening to SportsLink Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Indiana's top sports media school in 2024 by the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
Welcome back to SportsLink Digital Radio. The clock reads 5:57, getting closer and closer to this matchup ahead of us. But first, Daniel, this is the kind of matchup that has trap game written all over it. You've got a dominant Cardinals team at home against a struggling Miami group. It's a Tuesday night. As we mentioned before, Ball State just clinched a spot in the MAC tournament that Miami has also been eliminated from. How can the Cardinals stay hot tonight, and how can the Red Hawks sneak out of here with a win?
Well, Dylan, I think you make an excellent point about the trap game. It is a trap game in all sense of the word. It's a Tuesday night contest against a team already eliminated from the conference tournament, and Friday and Saturday you have a team in Western Michigan that's been sort of a rival as of late, who is also in the conference tournament, and they're playing 2 games against you at home compared to just the 1 game here against Miami. I think it would be a trap game if Ball State were led by almost anybody else other than Kelly Miller Phillips, who is not going to allow the Cardinals to look past a single game. She's been in this league a long time, picked up her 100th career MAC win in just 9 seasons earlier this year, and she knows that the NFL has a saying that any given Sunday, any team can beat another team. I think that's true in almost all MAC sports, but especially volleyball. There's talent on every roster that can beat you if you don't bring your best. And I don't think Phillips is going to let that slip by this team. And from the way that they've warmed up today, you can sort of tell when a trap game is going to catch a team by surprise. They warm up lazily. They don't take things seriously. They're joking around too much. Ball State's been warming up for the better part of 2 hours now, and we've seen laser focus the whole time, so I don't think the Cardinals are looking past this one at all. For the Red Hawks, they have to play their best. I'll be honest. They have to play their best game of the season to beat a Cardinals team that's here at home and playing with so much confidence, but I absolutely think they're capable of it. It's about their mentality as they come into the game tonight. Are they coming out with the same level of confidence that the Cardinals have? If they don't and they get in an early hole, it's going to be very difficult to dig out of. But if they can come out, take the first set, they have taken a set off of these Cardinals so far this season. It was a 3-1 win in Oxford for the Cardinals in October. If they're able to take a set off, suddenly this becomes very interesting, and it's the Cardinals who are on their heels. It'll be all about the first team to 10 in the first set.
The Cardinals are fighting for the 3 seed. The Red Hawks are fighting to play spoiler. Turning over to our impact players for the visiting Red Hawks. Who needs to step up today to leave the arena with the win?
This was an easy choice. Gentry Warwick is a fantastic player on both sides of the ball for this Red Hawks side. 152 kills on the season and 110 blocks. Those 110 blocks make up for over half of Miami's blocks on the season total. The problem for her tonight is not going to be that she won't be able to get her blocks in. It's that there's going to be an attack coming at her from so many different angles. Ball State has at least 4 dangerous hitters on the court at all times, and that's very difficult for just one blocker to deal with. Warwick is going to do all she can. She's going to need some help from her teammates.
As for Ball State, who are you eyeing as an X factor for this matchup?
We'll stay on the defensive side of things. I got to give a shout out to Sophie Ledbetter, recently picking up the Defensive MAC Player of the Week award for her performance against Toledo. It's all been coming together for her. She had a frustrating start to the season. Ball State was last in the conference for digs. That was a real weak point of this Cardinals team a couple weeks ago. Ledbetter has been playing fantastic, turned in great performances against Eastern Michigan, both games, especially the second one. Then against Toledo, just had a monster performance. Serving and digs, she had 34 total, so 17 average on the weekend. Ledbetter deserves the award, and she absolutely deserves to come out tonight and play with a ton of confidence. They can now look to her as a point of production rather than a weak point that they're worried about. And now when you look at this Cardinals side, I'm not sure where the weakness is. With Ledbetter playing as well as she is, I think they're very tough to beat right now.
Thanks, Daniel. We are going to go to break, but stick around to listen to the Ball State Cardinals take on the Miami Redhawks. You're listening to SportsLink Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Ranked number 2 in the nation for sports media by the Broadcast Education Association.
This is Ball State SportsLink.
Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership, and here's why. We stand behind every car we sell and are dedicated to helping our customers save time and money. All our pre-owned cars undergo a rigorous 182-point inspection and come with a 90-day warranty to ensure that you're getting a Victory quality vehicle. Plus, you'll get 2 years of complimentary oil changes and tire rotations. We're part of a top 15 dealership group and have an enormous selection of vehicles with access to inventory at over 45 locations. You always get more for your trade and the best possible rates with us. We have an excellent relationship with hundreds of lenders. Our exclusive Car Doc maintenance and membership program will help you save hundreds of dollars in the process of maintaining your vehicle. Lastly, our state-of-the-art body shop and certified technicians perform high-quality repairs and paint work on most vehicle makes and models. Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership.
The best stories in Ball State sports, plus live broadcasts right in your timeline.
Follow us at BSU SportsLink.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State sports with SportsLink Digital.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
For the best stories, access, and coverage of Ball State sports, follow SportsLink on social media platforms Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Search @BSU SportsLink.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Your home for live Ball State sports, streaming right in your timeline.
This is SportsLink Digital.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
SportsLink is the official production partner of Ball State Athletics.
All the chirp you can handle.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help business